Kinds of television programs are usually become a constant topic in public. It is a part of life to watch television, which is the most important feature for general people in modern society, whatever in developed country or developing country. As a viewer, we often spend much more time in front of the televisions, for whether love or care or just having time passed. So, I'm quite interested in the development of Chinese television programming these years, especially import television program. Six months ago, I finished my first proposal, analyzes rationalization about the process of foreign program imposed on China, 2000 years to 2040 years. Thinking methodologies which should be used. Fiske indicate that using research methodologies to analyze the phenomena of culture, the course of event. First of all, research need to issue what is the object of study or group, which methods are suitable to be used in this subject. As he said in media studies, positivism has tended to produce a normative epistemology, comparing quantitative methods with qualitative methods. Both of them have obvious advantages and disadvantages. Certainly, that is the reason why I choose both methods, which could help each other and learn from each other. From aspect of cost, paper and pencil questionnaire is low cost that compensate for high spending of face-to-face interview. From aspect of freezing rate, the advantage of high response can balance the problem of low response rate in face-to-face interview.
Okay, for this type of shows, basically I heard a lot, but maybe the most impressive one it should be If You Are the One, because it's a Chinese show and more closely to Chinese people. Yeah, it should have influence because just like Hollywood film, it from the start to introduce American culture to the whole world. So it same as this type of shows, it influences the local shows. I think it have double side, have active side and have positive side. Because maybe the local shows will have more competition, but for them they can learn more from these foreign shows. To be honest, this question I don't know more, but till now, the multicultural and maybe most of the companies will choose co-production their shows before they spread these shows. Because this way will cost the lower price. I'm not sure. I think this question is difficult to talk about since if I choose import more foreign products, it basically will influence the local products. But for the audience, it's interesting to say more multicultural products. But maybe for the local companies, they will say no, because they will learn fewer money. Yeah.
As a personal ability of interviewer, I choose paper and pencil questionnaire. Firstly, because this way without external interference such as noise and extra pressure, and then for face-to-face interview. The way of simple selection will choose either would not be motivated to complete the questionnaire, or would encounter complete reading the questionnaire or understanding how to point out response. The aim is make sure the largest of proportion or constitute representative. In coursework 2, I focus on theoretical basis and a collection which collected from random samples of 50 Chinese people via questionnaire survey, and choosing 2 people from interview from the sample frame in random. This topic is relevant in the area of entertainment television program impulse, so the range of age is younger adult who interested in reality show. Meanwhile, sampling frame is set beyond 80 to 28 years old. Glenn discussed that the researcher is probably want to describe a subject in terms of a variable obtained from the study. The various methods of analyzing appearing the information in a single variable, bivariate analysis and multivariate. Crosswell indicate that the variable was identified independent variables. To put it simple, I focus on a period of time from 2000 years to 2040 years in this essay. This is to say, time as an independent variable. It must be considered that classified different stages in this research. Meanwhile, with policies as a dependent variable, it had changed as time went by. The developing of native TV programs and foreigner TV programs also exist different.
It's time! Sean Rock! Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Sean Rock says, can you feel it? Sean Rock says, can you...
If You're the One, which broadcasted since 2010, has had a lot of followers for its high rating, because it is the diversified establishment of the elements in If You Are the One that makes the localization of content, audience, and attributes highly consistent with the dissemination ideas. I analyze what are identities of audience from 4 main ways that are target, participant, spectators, and spreader. That's all my digital story. Thank you so much. Analyze foreigner television program impulse on China. Case study of If You Are the One. Chinese name is 非诚勿扰. UK version X Take Me Out.